Hello everyone, good morning. And as I mentioned, different roles are there against every module. So one by one, we will learn about these roles in the coming classes. This is order management roles. Okay. And you can see all these roles from the Oracle website also. So if you type like Oracle Fusion SCM, all books. Okay. So the first link is for what? This is for which version? This is for which
24A.
version?
24A.
24A.
So what we need to look at? We need to look at 24D, right? Okay, so click on 24D. Click on 24D.
More.
And here you click on more. And if you want to see the roles, you go here. Go to secure. And you want to see roles for product management. You want to see roles for product management. Or you want to see roles for the order management module. Or you want to see roles for planning. Planning is not in our course scope, but this is roles for the planning. And inventory, shipping, receiving, costing falls under which offering? You remember inventory, inventory, shipping, receiving falls under which offering? This manufacturing and supply chain material management. If you want to see inventory rules or shipping rules or receiving rules, costing rules, and manufacturing rules also you'll see under this offering. Okay. And if I click on any of these, there are some generic roles are there. There are some generic roles are there. Okay. If I click on this table of contents, if I click on table of contents, you can see employee role. You'll see this employee role if you click on any offering. So these are generic roles, nothing but common roles. These common roles you'll see if you click on product management roles or order management roles. If you click on any of these roles, security, you'll see this one, these roles only. So this employee role we provide to a full-time employee, but this contingent worker role we provide to the contingent worker role we provided to whom?
Contract employees.
Contractual.
This is provided to the contract employee. Okay. And now you see module related roles you'll see here. Module related roles you'll see here. Order management roles. Okay. And if you observe, again is these roles. You'll see a stamp called suffix abstract and then job roles. Okay. And then job roles. And then here also you see a job role. Sir, what is meant by this abstract role and what is meant by this job role? Okay. So this employee role we provided to generally everybody, right? Every full-time employee we provide this role, correct? For every full-time employee we provide this role, yes or no?
Yes.
That's why this is generic role.
Yes.
That's why this is generic role. This role is called as abstract role. This role is called as abstract role. Okay. Basically, majorly the role types. Majorly the role types. Subtypes are there, but major role types is abstract role. Abstract role is generic role. Okay. Now next is what is job role? What is job role? If you are working under order management department only, then only you will have this role. If you are working under order management department, then only you will have this role. This role you will provide to somebody who is working under finance department. Huh? Will you provide this role who is working somebody? It's based on the job of the employee. If that employee is working on warehouse department, you will provide warehouse job role. If the employee is working on procurement department, you will provide procurement job role. If the employee working on order management department, you will provide order management job role. Okay. So job role is based on the job of the employee. Clear? Clear, team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There is something called duty role also. Okay. There is something called duty role. What is the duty role? This one. These duties are also called as duty roles only. Okay. Any abstract role or job role, it's a combination of duty role.
Duty.
It's a combination of duty role. Okay. But predominantly, I would say these two are the If anyone asks about role types, you can say this one. If they insist you to explain you about duty, you can also talk about duty. Okay, so a collection of duty roles is become the role. You can also say that. Okay, group of duty roles is a role. Is a role. Okay, this is the list. This is a list of the roles that is required for the order management module. Okay, you can download. Okay, it's a free. Okay, nobody is going to charge for you. You can download. Okay, so you can click on the download button so you can see the document about the roles. This is the roles list. Sir, do you think we should know all these roles? I never used this line manager role. I never used this contingent worker role also. Okay, and out of remaining roles also, I used mostly all the roles I used. Remaining all I used. That's it. Okay, so you need not to go through all this documentation, not required. If you just remember the major rules for that module, that is absolutely fine. Okay, and we are in all books link, right? This is all books link, correct? This is all books link. I clicked on this hyperlink basically. This is all books link. Now from here, what we did, we navigated to the security part. So let's talk about the other stuff also. Let's talk about other stuff also. Suppose if I click on, I'll explain you out of all this instead of explaining in a sequence. Instead of explaining in a sequence, I'll explain you from simple to complex. I'll explain from simple to complex. What is the purpose of a business user? What is the purpose of a business user?
Business user does day-to-day transactions.
So business user is responsible to capture day-to-day transactions in the application, like creating a sales order, creating invoice, receiving the payment, creating a purchase order. Okay. So if you click on use, this is nothing but user guide, business user guide. You can see here how to create a sales order. It's a training document for them. How to create a sales order, how to manage the pricing, So this place is for whom? This place is for the business users. It will help them to create a sales order by following the steps. So go to the page, enter this. Okay, it will tell you the step-by-step process of creating a sales order. Okay, so it's not useful to us. Okay, in fact, it's not useful to them also because they expect the business users are going to expect us to train them. The business users, they expect us to train them. We need to train them on how to create a sales order, what to be entered and how to be entered. What is a mandatory field to create a sales order? They expect us to train. We need to train them. Okay, they don't go to this documentation at all. Okay, but what is useful to us is this one: implement. Implementation is nothing but implementation guides. Nothing but setup guides. So here, how to implement order management. If you click on how to implement order management, all the setups related to order management module, it get displayed. All the setups. If I click on implement order management, all the setups. If you click on table of contents, then you'll see the table of contents. You'll see the setups here. All these are the setups list only. Okay. How to configure sales order approvals? See here, set up approvals for the sales order. How to configure? We can configure approvals for the sales order. It is new functionality in in Fusion. New functionality in Fusion. So credit check, it is simple. The best example is, suppose if you're having a credit card, for every transaction that you are performing, bank is going to verify, right, whether your transaction is under your credit limit or not. Huh? Your banker is going to verify whether your transaction is under the credit limit or not. Similarly, we can set up a credit limit for our customers. This customer 10 lakh, this customer 50 lakhs. So if any order comes more than that credit limit, then application is going to block that order. So how to configure that setting? Credit check functionality, how to configure that? So basically, this is a place which is helping us, okay, so to perform the setups related to order management module. Okay, sir, do you expect us to read all these documents? No, not required. I'm covering okay, my almost 18 years of experience that I'm covering in these sessions. Okay, so confidently, if you practice along with me, confidently you are able to put up 8 projects in your resume and you can try for the jobs. Okay, it's proved by many of my old students. Okay, in case if next time if I plan get together, then I'll invite my old students also. You can talk to them. Okay, so as I mentioned, you can put up 8 years or 8 projects in your resume. You can try for the jobs also. That sort of knowledge I'll give it to you. But again, if some people are having a good habit of book reading, okay, that book reading habit, instead of reading novels or stories, okay, so you better read this Oracle topics, okay, for your knowledge purpose. Only important topics, it's not possible to explain me everything in 3 months, okay. Supply chain is an ocean. If you ask me, to share my 18 years of knowledge, or if you ask me to explain this technology in just 3 months, it is not possible. It is impossible, basically. Even 1 year also, it is impossible, okay. So your faculty is gonna take you to some extent, okay. From there, you have to research down yourself, and then you should become master on it, okay. So important topics. Later you will understand what are the important topics. Those important topics, if you can do the self research and if you do self reading from this place, that is useful to your knowledge, okay. So far, any questions?
No, Krishna.
So 3 people said no questions. That means others are having questions, doubts, right?
No, Krishna.
No question.
No, Krishna.
No.
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 Okay. So next is thank you. Next is, if you also don't talk, you'll be on inactive mode, and you also get bored, and every minute we think a lot of things in our mind, right? So you may think something outside also. So body present and mind absent. So don't do that. So no diversion. All focus, concentration should be on my voice, my explanation. Okay.
Got it.
Administer. Ravan Kumar, hit yourself, sir. So this is basically, some kind of mm, You can see here, this is some kind of notifications. This is some kind of notifications. Okay, so these notifications we can customize in case if required. Okay, so this is also related to setup part only, this area also. Okay, I mean it's gonna be too much if I talk about this now. So, silent. Let me see if I'm able to explain you anything, any simple example, if I'm able to explain. So here, we have to, think about three roles actually. One is business user and implementation user. Implementation user is nothing but we, IT team, and administrator. We have to think about three roles: implementation user, business user, and then administrator. Okay. So this stuff, it is related to administrator. If you remember, from the scheduled process, we ran a program, right? That program can be registered by the administrator. That program can be registered by the administrator. So program has to be registered in the application. Any program that you want to run, that need to be registered in the application, right? Yes or no?
Yes, Krishna.
That is done by the admin. That is done by the admin. Okay. So if you see here, this entire area is for the administrator. Okay. So administrator has got some activities to perform in the application. So this particular place is for the business users. This place is for the implementation user. This place is for the administrators. Okay. Next, you know about this secure. You'll see the roles here. And then configure and extend. Configure and extend. So here, this is extensions. Here, this is extensions. How to modify the pages. How to modify the pages. Suppose Oracle provided a page and you want to unhide you want to hide a section, or you want to alter a section. Right now it is displaying on the top, you want to display it in the bottom, or you want to resize a section on a particular page, on a particular screen. So that can be done using the page composer, or making a field mandatory, not mandatory. Okay, all those done using the page composer. You can also completely create a new page also. You can also completely create a new page also. Okay. So this is about, extensions. This is about extensions. Okay. So if you want to extend the existing Oracle provided functionality on your own, if you want to provide, or if you want to customize currently Oracle provided functionality, if you want to extend, that's called as extensions. Next thing is security. We discussed this already. And then later reports, how to build reports. What are the predefined reports? You can right now you can see what are the reports that are available for the supply chain management. What are the pre-built reports, and how to create a report. How to create a report. If you want how to create a report, documentation related to how to create a report. Okay. And this is integration. The last two is basically technical, because technical consultant is going to work on reports development, and technical consultant is going to work on the integrations, PaaS consultant. If I click on integration, what are the different options available for the integration? You can integrate using the REST API. You can integrate using this SOAP UI. What are the available web services? What are the available web services? What are the available REST services? You can see from here. And apart from that, so you'll see these documents, right? Business user guides and implementation guides, all you will see under one place. That's called all books. All that documentation you'll see under one place. That's called all books. Okay. And the next thing is API and schema. API and schema. This is basically what are the APIs that are available, and the table information you'll see from here. The table information you'll see from here, APIs and then stable information. So here, if you, this is API details. So you can see the REST APIs, SOAP APIs here. And tables, these are the tables. These are the tables. So if you create a sales order in the front end, if you create a sales order in the front end, that's gonna sit in the database, right? It has to be stored under database or not? Huh? If you create a sales order, it has to be stored under database or not?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, it has to be.
So what is the table name for that sales order? You'll see here. You'll see here all those tables. You'll see here. Let me search for auto management tables. Yeah. Under auto management tables, these all auto management tables only. Auto management table starts with do prefix. Do. So this is the table. Do header solve. This is the table which is capturing the sales order data. I'm clicking on do header solve. Do header solve. You can see here. This is a header table for the sales order. All the sales order header information stored here. Nothing but your customer, order creation date, order total amount, that will be displayed here. These are the table columns. Each table is going to have multiple columns, right? This is the table information. See here under order number field, this is a backend column name under the table. This field contains the sales order number, right? So creation date, who created the sales order, created by, creation date. Okay, so this is all the table level column information, table level details. Okay, so this is the schema, and then this is you have a primary key also here. This is a primary key. Header ID is the primary key to join with the different tables to perform the joins. Okay, so tables also, we have to remember few tables from every module. Max to max, I would say, if you remember 15 to 20 tables, 15 tables for your interview purpose. To clear interview, if you remember 15 tables, that is fine. Just for the interview clearance. Okay. So right now we are in a place, right now we are in a screen, okay, where you are able to see the table information, and you are able to see the, let me click on this. So out of all these, we went to which place? This, right? Schema is nothing but database team. Schema is nothing but database. Computer basics. Computer basics. Team, do you remember in our olden days PCDM course? PCDM course. When computer started evaluating, okay, we used to do that course. Do you remember anyone did that course in the starting early of 2005, 2002, like that? No?
I heard, but I have not done.
Okay. So those are the starting courses under computer.
Yes.
When the computer is evolving. Yeah. PCDCM, what do you call that?
Something like PCDMP, something even. I'm recollecting.
So almost it's been how many years this computer has changed the entire world. It's 30 years, almost. Almost 30 years. It's changed a lot.
Yes.
So we invented computer and we generated jobs, and we invented AI, and we are killing our jobs.
Yeah.
By updating.
Yeah. Invention, destruction, both are done by human only. Okay. So just to relax yourself, just say out of the subject. Okay. Next is the videos. Okay. Don't expect you'll have a movie videos like 3 hours, 4 hours like that. Okay. Only short videos, 2 hours, 2 minutes videos only. Okay. Suppose example. mm, okay. How to enable offerings under implement section. Under implement section, how to enable offerings. So we have seen this topic, right, already?
Yes, Krishna.
Yes, Krishna.
Hi, my name is Mike. In this video, you'll learn how to configure.
Do you hear voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Voice
Krishna.
from the video?
Yes.
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 offerings that you've decided to use.
Yeah. Yes.
Need your Oracle Fusion Applications offering privilege to perform this activity. To start, navigate to Offerings. If an offering isn't enabled, you must go to the opt-in page to enable it. In this case, the Workforce Development offering is already enabled. You want to review the current status of the features of the Workforce Development offering and make some changes. Start by clicking Opt-in Features. The opt-in page shows the offering and its functional areas in a hierarchy to make it easier to decide what to opt in. The first row shows the offering, and the subsequent rows show its functional areas. If sub-functional areas exist, they're shown underneath their parents. To opt in, select the Enable checkboxes of the offering and the functional areas you want to use. Before a functional area can be opted in, its parent must also be opted in. So, unless you've already enabled Human Resources Business Intelligence Analytics, you can't enable any of its children. When a functional area supports opt-in of more detailed features, an edit icon is shown in the Features column. Opt in Career Development and review its features. The Edit Features page works the same way as the opt-in page. Features with sub-features are shown in a hierarchy, and unless the parent is enabled, a child cannot be enabled. Likewise, each column has the same purpose as it has in the opt-in page. In some cases, a feature has multiple choices to pick from and therefore shows an edit icon in the Enable column. The Completed Goal Edit option is currently set to Never, but you want to review the choices and decide if you need to change it. Never is the right choice for your company, so you can leave it as is. The Selected Choices column shows any choices that are already selected. Some multiple choice features allow you to select more than one choice. In those cases, the Selected Choices column shows all of the choices that are currently selected. The configuration of the rest of the features looks good, so return to the opt-in page. Sometimes a functional area or feature is shown with the Enable checkbox already marked and set as read-only. In that case, the parent represents a core functionality and therefore must be used. However, you are able to opt in or out of its sub-functional areas and features as usual. If the ability to opt in will be discontinued in the future, the Always Enabled From column shows the software revision from which it will be required. Now that you've finished enabling the functional areas and features you want to use, you can start to set up the offering. Please watch the Performing Tasks video tutorial next to learn how to set up an offering. Thanks for watching.
So this is a short video, as I mentioned, 2 to 3 minutes videos only. All this is, and this video, some videos are for the implementation user, nothing but for us. Some videos, okay, and some videos are for the use is nothing but for the business users. Some videos are for the business users. Okay. And you can see how to perform stock receiving from the procurement, nothing but self-service procurement, how to perform stock receiving. And in the starting, configure and extend. Extend is nothing but you can customize the Oracle provided pages, which is called as extensions. So how to perform that? Okay. So few videos are there, and I'm seeing these videos from so many years. Oracle is not increasing this content. Same videos I see from so many years. That's all about this all books section thing. Okay. So most of the resources are available here. Nothing but you're able to see the roles from here, and you're able to see the tables from here, and you are able to download the documentation and review the documentation from here. And you are able to, as a technical consultant, you are able to identify what are the current REST API and SOAP web services are available, and what are the predefined reports are available. You can see here. Okay. And what are the new features? Every quarter Oracle is releasing the new features, right? That new features also you can see here. What's new? Okay. If I click on what's new, so 24D. Under supply chain management, under 24D, what has been given? A quick intro video. This is a quick intro video.
Hi, my name is
Excellent. Almost 40 minutes video is available.
John Chorley, and welcome to this spotlight review of Oracle Fusion SCM 24D. Today, I will be joined by some colleagues to share with you the amazing new capabilities we're delivering with Update 24D. Let's start with a quick review of our guiding vision. First, we are leveraging the power of AI and of Gen AI to make our supply chain solutions smarter, faster, and more responsive.
So you heard about two words. What is that?
Yeah.
AI.
AI. So Oracle is also into AI. Okay. ERP, our product also has got into AI already. Some features are already AI driven.
Or BA also.
Letting you move from insights to decisions and actions. We are elevating our user experience across the whole suite with Redwood, delivering consumer-grade plus user experiences that are a pleasure to use and which empower the user. The strength of supply chains arise from how processes work together, so we are proud to be delivering the broadest and deepest supply chain solution, one that connects processes across organizations and ecosystems. Sustainability is no longer optional, and the supply chain is where sustainability meets the real world. That is why we are building sustainability as an intrinsic part of us.
And someone asked me in the demos, or can you compare SAP with Oracle? So this is the difference, major difference. Oracle is investing a lot of money, to bring this product to a next level product in terms of user look and feel, and providing every quarter new functionalities and improving the product on every quarterly basis, and by introducing AI capabilities. And then our Oracle is having its own cloud platform. SAP is not having a cloud platform. Okay. So if you want to go with SAP cloud, you have to put your server either on Amazon, nothing but AWS, or SAP got partnered with Amazon and partnered with Microsoft and Google Cloud. Okay, you have to put your so compared to in this technology journey, in this technology change and shift, I would say Oracle is trying to go with the upper hand compared with SAP. Okay. So we'll see down the line. It's again a competition, but right now I see the speed up from Oracle is really tremendous compared to the SAP.
Supply chain solutions. And
I think you recognize my voice, right? Okay, I spoke in the middle, huh?
Yes. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
We can. So you all should know all these resources, okay? So that's why I'm giving intro to all of this.
And to drive impactful decisions. To look at our first set of deliveries in Fusion Cloud Sustainability, over to Emily Stone.
Thank you, John. Hello, I'm Emily Stone, Product Strategy Director, and I am so excited to introduce you to our new application, Fusion Cloud Sustainability. The greatest challenge that organizations face in understanding their sustainability performance and making progress towards sustainability goals is data. Gathering, verifying, and analyzing the right data so they can make informed decisions. Oracle Sustainability addresses this challenge. It allows our Fusion customers to capture and manage sustainability data at the granular level needed to gain insights, identify where to invest resources, and satisfy reporting requirements. As you'll see in the demo, Oracle Sustainability captures sustainability data in the form of activities. Customers have the flexibility to decide which types of activities they want to track.
So they were talking about some sustainability module that they introduced, okay? And they're giving an intro to that module here. So they were explaining, you have seen, right? They were explaining the new capabilities they launched as part of the 24D. Okay. And not only that, if you scroll down, this is a intro video, okay? And if you scroll down, you can see the features by module wise, okay? What's in the inventory? 24D. Under inventory, what is new? Okay, under inventory model. If you click on that, you can see the new feature highlights here. If I click on the next page. So there are some capabilities launched on the mobile inventory. And there are some REST APIs provided on the inventory management side. And then on the supply chain financial orchestration, also some capabilities is given. So I would like to show you the new features list. That's why I'm clicking on the next pages. Okay. You can see all these are the new features. Okay, this is a new feature related to inventory. This list is, and this list is new features related to receiving new features. And this is costing related new features, costing one. And this is receipt, this is cost accounting, and this is receipt accounting new features. So you can also see whether opt-in or setup required. Okay, opt-in is nothing but basically, you can prefer if you want to adopt this new feature. Otherwise, you can ignore it. It's an opt-in feature, nothing but optional feature. Okay. And you can see opt-in plus setup. Okay, not only just opting it, you have to configure the setup also. So these features you're able to use when you perform a setup. On top of a setup, it will work. Oracle is going to guide you what is the setup that you need to perform to utilize this feature. Okay. So like this, every quarter you'll see new features from Oracle and to explore. But again, learning is a continuous process. The olden days are gone, nothing but, if we don't adapt to these new changes, this technology shift and all this, capabilities, if you don't learn and if you don't adapt, you'll gone in the market. Okay. You're not going to be your surveillance is going to be a big threat in the market. Not like EBS. EBS, people who don't update knowledge also they are surviving, but not like Fusion. Fusion every quarter it's changing. So at least every 6 months you need to refresh your knowledge. Okay. So that is about Oracle resources team. Okay. And If you have any questions, yeah, you can see auto management new features 24D. 24D auto management. In auto management module, what is new given? I'm clicking on really fast on the next button. Next button I'm clicking on really fast so that I can go to the features list page. Yeah, you can see here auto management. So creating a sales order. Creating a sales order. Okay, this is Redwood. Okay, so I think probably I discussed about Redwood on the demo session. Okay, hope you remember what is meant by Redwood. Okay, so Redwood is basically right now whatever the screens that you are seeing. Okay, so that screens is gonna be no more. Okay, after 2 years, all the screens are gonna be on the Redwood only. Redwood screens is gonna come up in already. Most of the pages are available on the Redwood, and in fact, Oracle has given sales order page also on the Redwood side. But right now it is opt-in, but later Oracle will make it as a mandatory to enforce us to use all these new pages. So you see here pricing also. And most of the pages are coming on Redwood for pricing. Redwood is the new screens.
Is it like ECC in Oracle, EBS?
No, ECC is on-prem. In case of SAP, ECC is on-premise application. You're asking about that?
No, in EBS 12.2.6, I think from we got ECC dashboard pages, right, for all the modules.
Sorry, I'm not aware of that. Unique, you mean the command center? You mean
Yeah,
the
command center. Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Not sure. I never, seen that ECC, so I cannot, compare it because I don't have an idea on it. So this is a page I have shown. This is the page I have shown on the demo. Okay, so the compatibility pages. So if you see this page, this is compatible across all the 3 devices. It could be mobile or tablet or laptop. So this compatibility reactiveness is missing. And also in the current application, we have browser related issues also. The behavior of the application look and feel is different from different browsers. If you are using Chrome and Mozilla or Microsoft Edge or Safari. So because of all these issues, Oracle is taking us to all these new Redwood screens. Okay. This is again a reinforcement on what is discussed on the demo class.
But functionalities will not change, right? Like naming conventions.
It will not change. Tables, functionalities, it will not change. Okay. If any functionality is changing, again, that is going to be highlighted as part of the new feature only. Okay, a new feature or existing feature modification, it is highlighted like that. Okay, now if you ask me, the percentage of new screens that are available currently on supply chain management, 30% already on the Redwood. Redwood screens are available 30% and 70% still old pages are there. Oracle is building, new pages for all supply chain screens. So 30% currently on the Redwood and 70% on the old pages only. Okay, for the remaining 70% also Oracle is going to build in future. See here, every quarter Oracle is giving the new Redwood pages for every screen. So we all need to aware of all these resources about the Oracle content and where we are able to gain the insights on Oracle products. Okay, so that's why I took today's session on this. Hope this information is useful. It's useful, team.
Yeah, very much useful.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It looks like a ocean. Yeah, of course it is. That's why I said even I don't know much about the application. Okay, so maybe as I mentioned, I may be little little ahead of you, but not completely. Nobody knows everything in the product.
Yes, Krishna. Thank you.
This is a starting point for us.
Hmm.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, this implementation guide, Krishna, I think what you have shown, it is definitely useful for all of us, because sometimes what we may reach out to Oracle, right? Sometimes we
Yeah,
just
right.
go and see the seeded functional, what is written in these guides.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
You click on this option. You see my screen, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Madhavi, you click on the second one,
Okay.
Cloud Readiness and what's new. Okay.
Okay.
It will take you to the new features on 24D in case if you're on the 24D link. Okay.
Correct.
So every quarter I read all these new features for my customer, for my current client. I'll explain the applicable features to that client. I will explain applicable features to the client. Not all the features are applicable to the customer. Whatever is applicable to the customer, I will explain those features. And if the customer is interested, hey, this looks really promising to me, it will save my time, or this functionality I'm expecting to be used in the application. If the client is showing interest towards any particular feature, we need to dig down more into details of that feature, and we have to configure, we have to provide a demo in the application, how that new feature is used, or how that is useful to the current business process of the client. If everything is okay, then we can migrate that solution, that new feature to the production environment. That activity, I do it on quarterly basis. Yeah, of course, if you are touching age of 50 or 45 or more than that, of course, some people, they don't like to study. But if you say you don't study and if you don't gain knowledge, then your knowledge is stopped. Thank you all. See you tomorrow.